Hi, I'm going to be doing a video. I'm outside, it's past midnight in New York, but believe it or not, it's safe. You wouldn't think it was, but it is. Not many pedestrians out, a few who are going home, and people riding in their cars. But I'm close to where I live. I'm on a bench about a half block away. If I show you really quickly, you can see Tom's Diner. That's about a quarter of a block from where I live. I mean, from where I'm sitting. And if I were to show you the other part, or the other direction, you would see where I live. Because I live about the same distance, but in the other direction. So I live approximately 1 block away from Tom's restaurant. It says Tom's Diner. No, it says Tom's Restaurant. You see, that's where it is. Anyway, I want to say something about how the nightlife can make people feel imaginative. There's imagination going on when you go to concerts or where you go and you talk with people late at night, and the imaginative thought process of your mind can make you feel alive and think of things that you might not think of in the early morning of the day when you first wake up and you're still thinking, oh, do I have to get up? But even then, if you really focus on doing something productive in the early morning, it can be just as interesting. It's merely a matter of your mind works one way sometimes at nighttime, and then it works another time during daytime. And a lot of times we like to go to sleep at nighttime, which means, oh, I don't want to talk to anybody or do anything except rest and maybe hear some nice music in the background until I go to sleep. But until then, I don't want to do anything. And that's sort of the way some people think. If you really want to have a good, relaxing time, if you want to fall asleep but you're not quite able to, but you're still in that mood of wanting to sleep and you want good music to hear, listen to Bob James. I'm not trying to say that his music is sleep-inducing, because that's not what I'm trying to say, but it's sleep-encouraging if you hear it when you want to sleep. His music is jazz, so we don't like jazz, do we? We want to hear Lee talk about rock music. Why do you have to talk about jazz? Whoever thinks that, I don't care. You're going to hear about jazz. You're going to hear about Bob James. And any of the albums that he did on Columbia or his own label, Tappan Z, which is T-A-P-P-A-N, and then Z-E-E, which is a part of Columbia. All of those are good for resting. As far as individual songs are concerned, some albums have some songs I like more than others, but basically I can listen to any of his albums if I want to sleep. It doesn't mean I will sleep, but it doesn't mean that I won't. It means I might. Another good album to hear in the jazz realm is Stanley Turrentine's album Salt Song. But that's such a good album, you might decide to stay awake hearing it. Which is fine, because if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. A really good album, or kind of album to hear, because I'm going to talk about an artist, Glenn Gould. He does different stuff by Bach. I'm not a big fan of Bach's music, but I am a fan of Glenn Gould doing Bach. And if you can find the Well-Tempered Clavier, books 1 and 2, in the box set that Glenn Gould did, hey, I'd suggest you take a listen to it at night. That will make you feel like you want to sleep. One artist who does very long works sometimes is Morton Feldman. And believe it or not, I heard some of his 4 or 5 hour long compositions and I did not sleep. So I actually don't recommend you listen to them to sleep, because I think that they're good to listen to at night when you don't have any interruptions and you want to listen to something all the way through. For me, they made my attention focused. But some people might not stay awake while hearing them. So if you hear the second string concerto, or if you hear the thing called For Philip Guston, maybe you might fall asleep for them. I don't really recommend them for sleeping, but I recommend them for concentrated, isolated listening. Anyway, why aren't I talking about any rock music? Oh boy, you can hear about rock music when I do podcasts or reviews. Take a listen to the stuff that I mentioned if you want, and then let me know what you think. Okay? Bye!